He's done that. Like I said, he's done it the 3 years I've been here, and luxury to have a guy that always stays ready, very professional about his work, and you see that on the court.
Felt like Reed had some high IQ plays tonight. Just what did you like about seeing that growth?
Yeah, it was like I said, him and Aaron. I think the spark off the bench, it was needed at a point. We got a little sluggish. Made some good plays on both ends. Obviously shooting the ball really well and being aggressive, and so continues to grow game by game. And we didn't play all the time last year, and so you're seeing him take that second-year step.
Do you already feel like it's even as well as you guys did last year? Now with Kevin getting settled and Sengun, that you guys have eclipsed the talent and the play that you had a season ago?
I mean, it's a different way. I think experience, IQ, and some, obviously some, like I said, consistent scoring, high-level scoring from Kevin, and growth from the young guys. You've taken the step that have taken the step overall. We're doing it a different way, more offensively than defensively at times, and we want to continue to, maintain that edge that brought us success on the defensive end. And I think we did that other than the third quarter tonight, 40 points in the first half and 104 overall. So when we have nights like that defensively and the growth offensively, you get these solid wins other than the third quarter. So doing it a different way, but, figure it out, take it, and get back to guarding the way possible, and we'll be in good shape.
Do you like how you're filling in for Fred?
How we are?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're asking Reed and Ime to do a lot as far as that and do some different things than they have. They played a lot more off ball last year, and the 2 years Ime's been here. And then we know we can have a luxury with Alperin and Kevin at times to relieve pressure and get us into sets and draw that attention. And so we're doing it a little bit differently. Like I keep saying, unconventional how we're going about it by committee, but I think they're growing game by game as well.
How much of your offense that you had to rip up and redo?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to come into this season allowing Ime and Alperin and other guys to, rely on them a lot more regardless, and that obviously got expedited a little bit. Fred was somewhat of a safety net with, especially with an area that we struggled before he got here was turnovers. He was one of the best assist-to-turnover ratio guys, and ran a lot of our stuff, got us into a lot, but we'll go about it differently now. And like I said, we wanted to see our young guys take that growth and not have to rely on him as much anyway. So a little bit different still with him out, but we can attack other ways with Kevin and some new guys that we got.
You think you'll have to continue to ask more of others, like almost like a fill in for Fred by committee type thing that you are doing now, or do you see a scenario where that changes?
No, I mean, we're doing it game by game with those guys. I think we're kind of getting used to how we're going about it. It took some, hits early in the season, especially in the turnover areas, but I think guys are kind of finding their spots. We're understanding how to use them, and they're getting used to each other. And so we'll go about it that way, and offense is not necessarily struggling. So we're good there, and defensively we're a lot bigger. And so, figuring it out and, on a little streak right now, but there are still things to clean up, and as you saw with that lull in the third quarter today.
How do you just describe how dominant plays, how explosive he could be?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best scorers in the league, obviously, and the reason we went after him like we did tonight was to kind of make other guys prove it, and he did a really good job in the first half, 1 for 7, 2 points. He's going to be more aggressive coming out, and he did that in the third quarter, and then we kind of got him back under wraps in the fourth, going after him. But a lot of times we're putting 2 on the ball, going after him, blitzing him, and our guys did a pretty good job rotating. He split a few and got loose in the third on some one-on-ones, but much lesser night than he's had. 21, he's averaging 30 and had some really big games, and so I think the first half was what we wanted, and we got it back under wraps in the fourth.
How good does a player have to be for them to merit that type of defense?
Yeah, I mean, I've coached against him a ton. Coached him with USA, and anybody that I've coached or see and respect that to that level, whether it's Kevin or whoever I've faced, you can tell by the defense. And same thing with Kevin now and Alper and all the doubles you send. I mean, they're walking mismatches and seeing it all and seeing every type of defender. And so it merits that at times, and it's a gamble to, make other guys prove it. But when you can hold him to 21 on a, season where he's averaging 30 and had big games, we're in good shape there.